Hello, I am back with another video for you all. Today, we are going to be talking about greater burdock. If you are familiar with burdock root, regular burdock root, it has the same, basically the same medicinal qualities as greater burdock root. The scientific name for greater burdock is Arcticum lapa. So when you do research, you may actually see that there's 3 different types of burdock, at least from what I've seen so far. So let's just get right into it because this video is not going to be too long. The whole purpose of this video is to talk to you guys and let you know that there are herbs and plants and trees and things that are out there that if you find yourself on a healing journey and you're trying to heal something within your body, there are natural ways to do that. Of course, if you have any ailments that you think are serious or that you believe to be serious, definitely go to your doctor, talk to your doctor. I am not a medical physician. However, I have done research on different herbs and medicines and things like that. And so the information that I'm providing is simply information that I have found. You can certainly, and I encourage you to do your own research as well, specifically if you have any of the ailments, or if you are taking any medications that may contraindicate, or be I can't even think of the word right now, but in essence, if you're taking something that may be affected by you taking something else. So let me put it that way, right? Okay, so greater burdock has antibacterial and antifungal properties. What that means is it either stops the growth of bacteria and fungus, or it inhibits the growth of bacteria and fungus. Now, one of the issues that I've always had personally with antibacterials, which are antibiotics, just so you know, are also a form of antibacterial. It's just that antibiotics, they work against your natural biome, meaning that they work on the microbes within your natural biome. So the issue that I see with most antibiotics is antibiotics generally don't know the difference between good bacteria and bad, quote unquote, bad bacteria, right? So what happens, especially if you're on antibiotics for a long period of time or repeatedly, it destroys the natural bacteria because all it knows is, hey, this is my target. Bacteria is my target. I am here to eliminate or inhibit the target to keep it from growing, right? The problem becomes if because your body is made up of bacteria, right? And so you have good bacteria in your body that your body actually needs to continue to thrive and function properly. And so this is why people talk about taking things like probiotics in order to offset antibiotics, right? And so that's a downside, if you may, of generally of antibiotics. But back to what I'm saying here about greater burdock. So it does have antibiotic and antibacterial properties. Now, the thing is, heat, which is something that I found out, which makes sense. Heat and also chlorine are also antibiotics. Now, I want to focus for a second on heat because depending on where you are in the world, it may be cold. And the only thing that cold is the absence of heat, right? It's the absence of heat. And so it's like the difference between 32 degrees and 33 degrees. That 1 degree makes a difference because one degree literally changes the state of a liquid to a solid or a solid to a liquid by changing that 1 degree. So when your body is cold, right? Think about what we're saying here, right? So if you are in a cold climate or when the temperature is cold, right? You are more prone to get a cold, right? Because your body is lacking heat. These are times when generally most people are not out getting sun. And as we've just discussed, sun is a natural antibiotic, and also your body needs vitamin D. A lot of people, especially melanated people, get vitamin D deficiencies or suffer from vitamin D deficiencies during the winter months if they live in a place that, 1, is either not sunny, or 2, it's cold outside. So this is how different temperatures, environments, and things like that can affect naturally your system. So you want to be mindful if you live in or are currently in a place where it's cold outside or it's dark. As much as you can, get light, right? And get and add some heat. So because it's cold outside, you want to do things like soups that are going to increase your internal heat, right? And so that should help your body. Like they say, chicken soup for the soul. So something that's going to really warm up the soul, SOL, like the sun, your internal fire. And so giving your body that heat energy, that heat element that it needs during the cold should help you to fight off things like cold, right? Because you're giving your body heat so that it's not cold, right? Okay, now, tea also, that's another thing. So as we're talking about greater burdock, it's also a great diuretic. So if you are having, or you know someone that just needs to do a detox, a flush, or having issues with inflammation, greater burdock can help to flush out the system. So it'll help to, so consuming about 3 cups a day, basically, it helps to flush out things like heavy metals and otherwise toxins from the body. So doing this, adding it to it, or making it into a tea is beneficial for those things. In addition to that, because it has these detoxifying effects, it strengthens the immune system. So as your body is expelling toxins, right? You need something, of course, to make sure that your immune system is being revitalized. And so greater burdock does both of those things. It not only flushes the toxins, but it also strengthens the immune system. Another thing, a couple of other herbs that you can do to strengthen the immune system are turkey tail and also reishi mushrooms. I use both of those things for immune support. Also ashwagandha, ashwagandha root or ashwagandha powder. Those things are also very, very beneficial to strengthening the immune system. So when it comes to burdock root, greater burdock and burdock root, it also improves your blood quality. It improves liver health, which makes sense because the liver and the kidneys are the body's natural filtration system. So if the burdock root or the greater burdock is flushing the toxins, it's flushing it through the kidneys, through the liver to cleanse those organs to make them function better. So it would make sense that it helps to promote liver health. Also, it helps to fight inflammation. So if you have something like, for example, osteoarthritis being caused by excessive inflammation in the body, this is where consuming 3 cups a day may be beneficial for you. If you, because it has the antibacterial and the antifungal properties, if you have something like a sore throat or tonsillitis, this is where greater burdock root can help because it has those properties. Because what it will do is, like I said before, it will help to inhibit the growth of the bacteria that is causing the dis-ease, if you may. Now, the difference between a bacteria is a bacteria needs a host. A virus needs a host. So a bacteria can live inside your body because bacteria is native, bacteria is native to your biome, right? But a virus can only live so long outside of its host. So those are the differences there. So if you are dealing specifically with a bacteria, this is where greater burdock root can come in handy. So I hope that this helps you guys. I hope that you find this information useful. I trust that you will. Do your own research, folks. You know what I mean? Like I read all sorts of medical journals, medical articles, things like that. But just do your own research. And like I said before, if you have any ailments or are on any medications and you want to find out whether or not you can benefit from herbs or herbal supplements in your regimen, first, do your own research. Then take your research to your medical provider and ask them if they know about this particular herb, oil, whatever the case may be, and let them know that you're interested in either introducing this or having it replace whatever it is that you're dealing with, whatever treatment that they're providing, and just see what they say, right? See if they say that it's helpful. It's something that you can benefit from, or no, because whatever reason. But I share this information because it's important that you take your health into your own hands. And what I mean by that is doing your own research, because you have been you for a very long time. You know your body better than anyone else. And so it's important that you make sure that whatever it is that you are experiencing, that that you do your own research about what you're experiencing, so that you can be your own best advocate. And then there's folks like me who are out there that just like doing research and like knowing things for whatever reason, and like to share this information. So again, I hope this helps somebody. If you need more information, or if there's something specific that you'd like to know about, you can contact me. Actually, you can DM me on Instagram at consciouscreations.live. You can also, if you're interested in any products by Conscious Creations, go to www.consciouscreations.live. There you will find you'll find herbs, oils, teas, body butter. All of our products are made with natural or natural-based ingredients and products. So I hope that you guys find this information helpful. And if, as always, love yourself well, you deserve it.